Hi everyone, it's Matthew. Welcome back to my channel. Part two of our Golden Globes collaboration with Marley. Please introduce yourself again to the audience.
Hey, hopefully you watched part one. My name's Marley. Marley loves film. Follow me everywhere on all the social medias. Let's talk film together. But yeah, let's get into. I'm excited to get into these 99 Golden Globes
Me too.
redraft. So yeah.
Now, now the 1999 is my birth year. The reason why I chose this year in particular because these movies are more fun,
hmm
and they left out a lot of stuff here. I'm just gonna say that.
And this episode is airing on your birthday.
Yes, it
Happy
is.
birthday, Matthew.
Thank you.
Send happy birthday comments in the comments down below.
Oh,
Hit the
thank you.
comments. So
Yeah, it's funny. When I post this, I'm gonna have to be up at 7 a.m. the very next day. I'll explain that after we stop
okay.
recording. Now, for best drama, they nominate Elizabeth, Gods and Monsters, The Horse Whisperer, Saving Private Ryan, and The Truman Show.
I kept two.
Same. I think we kept the exact same
Yeah,
two.
I think we did too.
Saving
Uh,
Private Ryan and The Truman Show.
yeah. I don't even know those other. I don't even know those other two.
I know
I
Elizabeth, but we're nominated for Best
well,
Picture.
no. I know Gods and Monsters. I
Oh,
just
me
haven't
too.
seen it.
I've seen Gods and Monsters. The acting's great, but I don't think I would nominate anywhere else.
Yeah. You want me to go first
Yeah,
for?
you go first.
Okay. So Saving Private Ryan, as we already said, Saving Private Ryan and The Truman Show are the ones that we kept.
Yep.
The two that I added were Rushmore, Wes Anderson's
Oh,
Rushmore,
interesting. I like that.
and then Run Lola Run, this German film action thriller. Everyone should go check it out. It's independent. I just wanted to throw it in there because it's one of my favorite films that I saw it in college, and it really blew my mind on how well it was filmed and shot,
Yeah.
and it's just a really great action film. I just wanted to throw it in there because it's great, and it also makes an appearance two more times, like in these nominations. So,
Nice. What was the third one?
I only had four.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Now, are you ready for mine?
yeah, I'm ready.
Armageddon,
Yeah. Okay, okay,
Life is Beautiful, which
okay.
did not even get a nominee in foreign language film.
Yeah, that's surprising. Life is Beautiful. Is that the animated one?
No, it's the one is from Italy. It's about an Italian family who gets put in the concentration camps of Germany.
Oh, okay.
Roberto Benigni won the Oscar for it that year.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, but I've heard of it. Yeah.
Saving Private Ryan,
hmm
The Thin Red Line, and The Truman Show.
Yeah. That's a solid list.
Thank you.
Better
Now,
than better than the Hollywood Foreign Press.
no surprise there. Now, picking between Saving Private Ryan and The Truman Show is very hard.
um, it wasn't too hard. I for me, I like Saving Private Ryan. I think it's a solid. I think it's a solid film. I've just rewatched like Truman Show. Actually,
Yeah.
like a plug. Here's a plug. We recorded the Truman Show is one of the highest rated movies on Letterboxd. It's in the top 250.
Yeah.
So we just recorded uh, like that episode. We haven't released it yet because it's a struck film.
Okay.
So like when the strikes are over, people will be able to listen to that episode. So yeah. So I had it winning here for obvious reasons because I just
Yeah.
watched it and it still holds up. It really does. So
I think I'm going to also give it to The Truman Show.
mm-hmm. The Truman Show is
Yeah.
Truman Show gets represented uh like multiple times throughout this
Same.
list. So
So,
yeah.
let's do all the drama, and then we'll do the start with the comedy.
Okay. Ooh, a kitty.
Oh, for hang on. All right, now we're back. All right.
Okay.
Now they nominated Jim Carrey for The Truman Show,
Okay.
Stephen Fry for Wild, Tom Hanks for Saving Private Ryan,
Hmm.
Ian McKellen for Gods and Monsters, and Nick Nolte for Affliction.
Okay. I kept. Hold on. I'm just.
All
I'm
right,
just gonna. Okay.
all right. Who did you nominate?
I kept three of these nominees. I kept Jim Carrey for The Truman Show. I kept Tom Hanks, and I kept Ian McKellen for Gods and Monsters.
We kept the exact same three, so I'm not gonna...
Um, I added Jeff Bridges, of course, for The Big Lebowski.
Interesting.
And then I. Oh wait, yeah,
You put Big Lebowski in drama.
yeah. You know what? That's a Golden Globe mess up right there. That's. I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go with it. I'm just gonna go with it.
Marley's actually a member of the Hollywood Foreign Press
Yeah.
Association. If you didn't know that,
Spoilers. Spoilers. And then I did Jason Schwartzman for Rushmore.
nice.
That was actually a fumble. I thought. Yeah. Anyways,
Now,
we're gonna go with it. We're gonna go with
now
it.
I'm really curious about your comedy actor. Now,
Okay.
um, I kept the same three: Jim Carrey, Tom Hanks, Ian McKellen.
I'm
I also
looking at the.
nominated
Sorry.
Roberto Benigni for Life Is Beautiful, and Bruce Willis for Armageddon.
Okay.
The winner is still Jim Carrey. That was the one thing they did right.
Yeah. I had Jim Carrey winning here as well. He's a. I may have messed up with Jeff Bridges, so you know what? That could be a dramatic performance depending on who you are.
True,
So.
true, true. I put in comedy. I have an interesting comedy that people might debate goes drama.
Yeah, I have an interesting one as well.
I wonder if it's the same one.
I we'll I
We'll
think
see.
one of them might be the same. I think
Yeah,
one of them might be the same.
we'll see. But let's do drama actors first.
Yeah, for sure.
So they nominate Kate Blanchett for Elizabeth,
Hmm.
Fernando Montenegro for Central Station, Susan Sarandon for Stepmom,
Hmm.
Meryl Streep in One True Thing, and Emily Watson for Hillary and Jackie.
Um, I kept three of them. I
I kept
kept
two.
Meryl Streep, Kate Blanchett, and Susan Sarandon. I mainly kept Susan Sarandon because she's really great in Blue Beetle. That's not that was the, I haven't seen Stepmom. I just was on a Susan Sarandon buzz, so I was like, let's keep the two high profile actors, Meryl Streep and Kate Blanchett, and then Susan Sarandon. The
Okay.
two that I added were Laura Linney for The Truman Show, uh, and then Franca Potente, I think Potente, from Run Lower Gun. She's the main actress in that
Yeah.
film. Um,
Now, I only kept Kate Blanchett.
okay.
And now they
Well,
Halle Berry.
The Meryl Streep hive is coming after you right
Oh, well. I'll get over it.
now.
Halle Berry for Why Do Fools Fall in Love?
Okay.
Kate Blanchett for Elizabeth. Jennifer Love Hewitt for I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Okay.
Oh, I just lost my list. Laura Linney for The Truman Show. And Alfred Woodard for Down in the Delta.
That's that's an interesting list, but I like that you have Laura Linney in there
Same.
because she, after rewatching it, she is doing so much in that film. Absolutely incredible.
She really
Like
is.
the so many like the amount of faces that she has to like use like in that
Exactly.
film, where she has to like be like the studio actor, where it's like she's doing everything for the studio, and
Yeah.
then she's also Truman's like wife. But is she Truman's wife? It's like there's so much there. There's so
She's
much
my
there.
winner.
Yeah. She's my winner as well, Laura
Yeah.
Linney. Um, I was just riding the high off the Truman Show that I had. So
Fair enough. Now, comedy. I've been waiting.
yeah, none of them. Wait. Hold on. Go ahead and what did they nominate?
Oh, I completely forgot about their bullcrap nomination. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
Bulworth, The Mask of Zorro, Patch Adams. Patch Adams is fine. It's a
Yeah,
Robin Williams movie that gets a
yeah.
pass.
Respect, Robin
Still
Williams. Rest in
crazy.
peace.
Shakespeare in Love. And there's something about Mary. Okay.
I
There's
didn't.
something about Mary. Okay.
I didn't keep any of them.
Neither did I. Neither did I.
I think my list might be a little controversial though.
I want you
Uh,
to start.
do you want me to go first?
Yes,
Okay.
I do.
Okay. Big Lebowski, of
Okay.
course. Throw it in there. Uh, then I threw in You've Got Mail.
Okay.
I love that film, even though it's kind of dated now. But
Very dated.
uh, Pleasantville.
Yes. Yes.
I
Sorry.
knew that's where we all would have aligned. Pleasantville is a fantastic film.
Oh,
Everyone
God,
should
yeah.
go. Everyone watch it, please. Everyone watch Pleasantville. I might actually watch Pleasantville after we're done recording this.
You sure?
And then, did I say The Parent Trap?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
We actually have 3 overlaps so far.
Okay, sweet. That's awesome. And
What's
then
your last one?
Rush Hour.
Okay. We
Yeah.
differed there. I
Yeah.
do have Rush Hour in a couple places, but not there.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
We have the same. We have 3 of the same.
That's awesome. I love that.
Yeah. The Big Lebowski, The Parent Trap, and Pleasantville.
Yes.
My
I
other
knew
2.
you would. I just knew you were gonna pick the Pleasantville. You seem like a Pleasantville fan.
I
I'm
love
just
that
saying.
movie. I really do.
It's really great.
The other 2 I nominate are Mulan
Okay.
and The Wedding Singer.
Okay. No, I probably should have nominated Mulan there
Yeah.
because I you know what when I was making this list, I was waiting for like the animated feature, best animated feature, as I was rewriting it. And I
Yeah.
was looking at the Wikipedia page, and I was like, "Where's best animated feature? Like, do you know when it was introduced?"
2006. They actually introduced it 4 years after the Oscars did.
Okay. So all,
Like, they
give
have
it to the
Finding Nemo.
Hollywood Foreign Press for being late to
Yeah.
everything.
So they had Finding Nemo and The Incredibles in picture comedy.
Okay. What? I guess
What?
that's cool to put in Best Picture. Like
Yeah.
the Oscars should totally be doing that. They should put
Yeah.
animated in like a Best Picture category.
Exactly. Now my winner. My winner. That's tough. I'm actually gonna think about it.
It's my winner's easy.
Pleasantville.
Big Lebowski.
Oh, okay.
I'm a big fan of Big Lebowski. It's I love the Coen brothers. They're one of my favorite filmmakers. Like I started loving film because of them. I love Pleasantville a lot. Like it was kind of a tough decision, but I got to go Big Lebowski. So
Yeah.
it could. The reason why I also nominated You've Got Mail, I was actually really surprised they nominate Meg Ryan.
Yeah,
That's the
but
only
no.
nomination it gets.
Yeah.
It's very weird.
I think I'm actually gonna go with The Parent Trap. Because I think that's a remake that is done very well.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a movie that could have been very boring,
Yes.
but it was just done so well.
Yeah, and it still holds up to this day.
Exactly.
I think that's a great pick.
Thank you. Now let's talk about acting and comedy. Oh boy, I forgot how messy these were.
Yeah. As we mentioned in the first part, Hollywood Foreign Press doesn't do very well for film.
Not at all.
I don't think they watch a lot of film. I think they watch more TV. So, what do they nominate? How messy is it? Let the listeners and viewers know.
All right. So they nominate Antonio Banderas for The Mask of Zorro, Michael Caine for Little Voice, Warren Beatty for Bulworth, John Travolta for Primary Colors, and Robin Williams for Patch Adams.
I kept 2.
I kept 0.
I kept Robin Williams for Patch Adams.
Fair enough.
And then Antonio Banderas because gotta represent people of color.
Yeah. Before we start, fun fact: Michael Caine, when he accepted the award, he's like, "Is my career over? This is the first time I've ever been present to collect an award before."
That's hilarious.
Because that was before he won the Oscar.
Right. You want to hear my three?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Um, I'm gonna go expected. John Goodman for The Big Lebowski,
Interesting. Okay.
and then Tobey Maguire for Pleasantville,
Yep.
and then Jackie Chan for Rush Hour.
Interesting. First off, I do have John Goodman in supporting,
Mm-hmm.
and we have a different Rush Hour person in there.
Chris Rock.
Chris Tucker. That's
Okay,
his
okay,
name.
Chris. Sorry. Oh, why did I do that? Why did I do that? I always
Well,
do
we do
that.
have Toby Maguire. We do
Yeah,
have Toby Maguire.
yeah.
So I nominate Jeff Bridges for the Big Lebowski, which is the winner. I'm going to spoil that. Toby Maguire for
Oh
Pleasantville.
shoot.
Eddie Murphy for Doctor Doolittle.
You might what? Can you edit this?
We'll
Can
see.
you
We'll
edit this?
see what.
I
Adam Sandler for The Wedding Singer and Chris Tucker for Rush Hour.
Can you pause? Can you pause?
Yeah, I can pause. All right, we're back.
Yeah.
My winner's Jeff Bridges, obviously. Like,
Yes.
there's like no contest there.
Yeah. No contest. For me, since I put John Goodman there for best actor, I chose Tobey Maguire for Pleasantville.
I think that's a good choice. I really like that.
Mm-hmm.
He would have been my number two choice.
Yeah. Um. Then are we doing best actress?
Yep.
Okay.
Cameron Diaz for There's Something About Mary.
Mm-hmm.
This is when they start their love for Cameron Diaz because they nominated her two more times.
Right.
Vanilla Sky and Gangs of New York. Jane Horrocks for Little Voice.
Mm-hmm.
Gwyneth Paltrow for Shakespeare in Love, which wins. Christina Ricci for The Opposite of Sex. And Meg Ryan for You Got Mail. I almost said Sleepless in Seattle.
Okay. Um. I know this. Hopefully, your viewers won't be mad at me, but I kept two of these, even though it's a pretty awful category.
I kept
Uh,
one.
I kept two. I kept Cameron Diaz because
Okay.
I love Cameron Diaz. Shrek 2 forever.
Yeah.
And then I kept Gwyneth Paltrow. I know Shakespeare in Love. No one really likes that film anymore. It's very problematic. But
Yeah,
I love Gwyneth. I love Gwyneth Paltrow, and I think her performance in that is actually pretty great, even though the movie's not that isn't very good. So I had to just keep her here for that. But the three that I have here, um, well, no, I kept Meg Ryan as well. I kept Meg
yeah, I
Ryan.
kept Meg Ryan. That was
Yeah,
the only one I kept.
the two that I added were Reese Witherspoon for Pleasantville,
Yep.
and then Lindsay Lohan for The Parent Trap.
We have.
Yes.
I won't say who I win though until I do mine.
I haven't decided yet.
Okay, so I only kept Meg Ryan for You Got Mail.
Okay.
I nominated Drew Barrymore for The Wedding Singer.
Okay.
Angela Bassett for How Stella Got Her Groove Back. Lindsay Lohan for The Parent Trap.
I love that.
And Reese Witherspoon for
I
Pleasantville.
love that list.
Me
That's so
too.
good.
My winner is Lindsay Lohan for The Parent Trap.
Oh. I'm
It's
not sure
not-
how I feel about Lindsay
not-
Lohan winning over Angela Bassett.
It's not easy for someone to play not only two different people, but two people with totally different interests, accents, styles, everything.
Right.
And I thought
Yeah.
she did so well.
Yeah.
She made it seem like there's two of her.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think I'm not gonna go with Lindsay Lohan for my list. I think I'm still going Meg Ryan for You Got Mail.
That's a great choice.
I'm gonna watch that film, like when we're done recording here. I think that's. I need to see if that film still holds up. But I like Meg Ryan. I like that film. I think it's like super cute. So, but yeah, that's what I got.
All right. Let's hop into Best Supporting Actor.
For a drama musical comedy.
Yeah, they mix it.
That's can we talk about how weird that is?
You know, it's funny. My award show, we just started splitting it up.
I don't know. It's so weird. It's like you have musical and comedy together. That doesn't make any sense why you would have those together. But
Yeah.
then you're just like, no, what? Let's just throw drama in there, just for shits and giggles.
Yeah.
I don't know. But who would they nominate?
They nominate six in this category.
Mm-hmm.
Robert Duvall for Civil Action.
Mm-hmm.
Ed Harris for The Truman Show. Bill Murray for Rushmore. Jeffrey Rush for Shakespeare in Love. Donald Sutherland for Without Limits.
Mm-hmm.
And Billy Bob Thornton for A Simple Plan.
Nice.
I only kept one, and it's pretty obvious.
Yeah, yeah, it's pretty obvious. I I only kept one too, so
Can we just say
uh,
who we both kept and then just
Ed
move on?
Harris.
Yeah, yeah.
It's very obvious. I don't know if I have him winning because of the other ones that I picked are pretty stacked.
I'm
I
still
haven't
thinking
decided
about
yet.
mine.
I'm still thinking about it too. Uh,
Who do you have?
I have Ed Harris, like we already said. Bill Murray for Rushmore.
Okay.
Um, John Turturro from The Big Lebowski. Uh, really hilarious performance. I love him in that role. It's really great. And then I put Chris Rock here because I thought Chris Rock was more of a supporting to Jackie Chan. I know they're both
Chris
leads
Tucker.
technically. Chris,
Jeez.
can we start that over?
Okay, I can vouch for him. His notes does say Chris Rock, so that's a legit accent he made.
Okay, okay. Can we start that over? Okay. I picked Chris Tucker for Rush Hour,
Okay.
and then Matt Damon for Saving Private Ryan.
I also have Matt Damon.
He's a very small performance, but it's totally necessary
Yeah,
because the movie would be anything without him.
exactly.
So,
Now,
um,
I nominated George Clooney for The Thin Red Line,
okay.
Matt Damon for Saving Private Ryan,
Hmm.
Jeff Daniels for Pleasantville,
Okay.
John Goodman for The Big Lebowski, and Ed Harris for The Truman Show.
Okay.
Now you see
Um,
why I'm struggling.
yeah, I'm struggling too, but I think I'm going to have to agree with the Hollywood Foreign Press here and go Ed Harris for the Truman Show.
I'm actually going to go with Jeff Daniels.
Really?
I want to give Pleasantville something,
Yeah,
and I'm not
right.
going to give it. I'm not going to
Well,
give it anywhere else. I'll just spoil that.
I gave it to Toby and Reese. So
Well, you didn't, but I didn't.
yeah, um, yeah, um,
Oh my god, you aren't ready for my supporting actress.
uh, I yeah, I don't. Yeah, well let's go.
Okay, quick reminder who they nominate: Kathy Bates in Primary Colors,
Hmm.
Brenda Breflin for Little Voice, Judy Dench for Shakespeare in Love, Lynn Redgrave for Gods and Monsters, and Sharon Stone for The Mighty.
Okay, I kept
I,
three.
I only kept Lynn Redgrave.
Okay, I kept Lynn Redgrave. I
Okay,
kept Judy Dench
okay.
because it's like it feels Judy Dench is like the Steven Spielberg of nominations. You just put her in there.
I will say her performance is not the issue with the film. I will say that for the record.
Yeah, it's definitely not. And then I kept Kathy Bates. I added Julianne Moore for The Big Lebowski. And then Natasha McElhorn for The Truman Show.
Nice. We have no overlap.
Yeah.
Now I nominated Joan Allen for Pleasantville,
Hmm.
Anne Heche for 6 Days, 7 Nights,
Hmm.
Lynn Redgrave for Gods and Monsters, Liv Tyler for Armageddon,
Oh,
and
it's
Lisa Ann Walter for The Parent Trap.
so here's the thing about Armageddon with me. I've never seen it, so
It,
it's on my list of shame on
you know
Letterboxd.
what's
I have a
interesting? I don't. Have you ever heard the movie Deep Impact with Morgan
yes.
Freeman?
Hmm.
That came out just, I believe it was like 2 months before Armageddon,
Hmm.
same year.
Yeah. Say like same year. same movie, different year, or whatever the meme is called. I
Yeah,
forgot what the meme's called.
same year, different month.
Yeah.
Um,
Uh,
but my winner here is actually gonna be Anne Heche. I really thought she was great in that movie.
I'm going to. This one was tough. It was hard for me to like find different actresses like here. Um, I'm just gonna go Julianne Moore for The Big Lebowski because I didn't really give it that much love, and
Yeah,
she's great in it. She does kind of a small part, but
I agree
I
with
don't
that.
know. But yeah, I think that's where I'll go. So, uh, are we gonna do best director next?
Yeah, I just remember a weird pick I have.
I have. It's not a weird pick. It's just out of left field, and
I
based
say
on
my
my other nominations, you might actually guess it.
yeah. Um, so they nominate. I'm not even going to pronounce this guy's name, so I'm not even going to bother. The director
Okay.
from Elizabeth,
Yeah.
John Madden for Shakespeare in Love, Robert Redford for The Horse Whisperer, Steven Spielberg for Saving Private Ryan,
Mhm.
and Pierre Weir for The Truman Show. I wonder which two I kept.
Yeah.
Let me think
I
about that.
wonder. I wonder. Yeah, I kept the same two as well.
Yeah. All right.
Shakespeare in Love. You kept Shakespeare in Love, right?
Of course
Right?
I did.
Yeah. Uh, can we talk about is Shakespeare in Love really that bad?
It's okay. I think it's the best way I can put it.
To be because to be I'm gonna this might be a hot take, but if Shakespeare in Love came out in another year without matching up against Saving Private Ryan, would people actually think it's a good film and would be okay with it winning Best Picture?
I don't know. That's a tough. I think if it came out in the next year, then yes.
I think so too. I think that film will always be tainted
Yeah,
by like Steven Spielberg should have won for Saving Private Ryan.
agreed.
Um, and I feel like it's a little unfair for us to like critique like a film on that, even though it's when you compare the two, like
Yeah,
it's Saving Private Ryan all day. I don't know. That's just me kind of like spitfiring.
yeah.
Comment down below, like
Yeah
if you actually like
for,
Shakespeare in Love. So,
for me, a Shakespeare in Love is okay.
mm-hmm.
It's just not a movie that would give director nomination, screenplay nomination, three acting nomination. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like it's a movie that I wouldn't nominate.
yeah,
That's the best way I could put it.
okay.
All right.
I would like to know from your subscribers like if they actually like Shakespeare in Love.
Well, comment down below. I'm actually curious too.
Yeah.
But I want to go first because I want to shock you first.
Okay.
Michael Bay for Armageddon.
Oh my god.
Roberto. I seriously nominated it. I did. I really did.
Oh man.
Roberto Bernini.
What was the one after Michael Bay? I was laughing
Roberto
so hard.
Bernini for Life is Beautiful.
Okay, yeah.
Um,
That's
Gary
solid.
Ross for Gary Ross for Pleasantville.
Okay.
Steven Spielberg and Peter Weir. Winner
Okay.
Steven Spielberg. I don't think
Okay.
I need to explain
Giving
why.
him giving him his award.
Yeah,
His it's his justified award. Um
agreed.
yeah, I like we mentioned I kept the same two as you. Steven Spielberg and Peter Weir. Uh I added Rushmore for director
Wes Anderson.
Wes Anderson,
Okay,
Joel Cohen for The Big Lebowski,
nice.
and then I'm going to butcher this guy's last name, but Tom Tykwer. He's the
Four.
director of Run Lola Run.
Oh, okay.
That's a tongue twister. Everyone should go watch that film. Like that's a really solid film.
I definitely
Uh,
will.
I think you would actually really like it, Matthew. Yeah, I just wanted to get a foreign film in there. Like Run Run is a German film. I
Yeah,
felt like wanted to get some international like films in there as well. So
nice choice. Um, who's your winner?
Um, this one's tough because as I mentioned, I just recorded the Truman Show uh episode on the Real Livers podcast. Um, and rewatching the Truman Show, I watched the behind the scenes and hearing Peter Weir talk about like everything what it took to go through like
Yeah,
making like the Truman Show and like how dedicated he was to like bring this to life. It makes me want to swing in his
I say
direction,
do it. I say do it.
but I also love Steven Spielberg and he
I know.
deserves this award. But I think I love Steven Spielberg so much. I think he deserves the Oscar.
Yeah,
He doesn't deserve the Golden Globe.
there you go.
So I also love Wes Anderson. Rushmore is my favorite Wes Anderson film. Um, and I love the Coen Brothers, and
Yeah.
I love all these films. Is it flip a coin? A 5-sided coin. Um, I'll go with Peter Weir
Okay, I
just
think that's a
because
good
of
choice.
recency bias. I just watched it recently, and it I think all of the directors that I picked are deserving. Um, sorry, Steven Spielberg, but at least you didn't lose to Shakespeare in Love. That's all I have to
Exactly.
say. So
It
yeah.
lost the screenplay. Let's talk about that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's
All
talk
right, so
about the Hollywood Foreign Press's best screenplays.
they nominate Warren Beatty and Jeremy Picer for Bulworth, Todd Solo's for Happiness.
Mhm.
I have no idea what that is, by the way. Mark Norman and Tom Stoppard for Shakespeare in Love, which won over Robert Roden for Saving Private Ryan and Andrew Nichol for The Truman fucking Show. They
I,
looked at those two and like, nah, Shakespeare in Love deserves it more.
done. I'm done. I kept two of them. I think
I
you can
kept,
guess which one.
um, yeah, I only kept one.
Is it the Truman Show?
Yeah,
Okay.
I love,
I
I love Saving Private Ryan, but it's not a screenplay movie.
it well, if they had a best adapted screenplay,
Exactly.
it would go in there, but they don't. So I kept it um on that reason alone. Um but yeah, I kept the Truman Show and Saving Private Ryan, and then I added Pleasantville, Gary Ross,
Nice,
The Big Lebowski, Joel and Ethan Coen, and then Rushmore, Wes Anderson.
nice.
I still went
No,
with the Truman Show though.
nice. Um, Now mine, Ethan Cohen, Joel Cohen for The Big Lebowski, Tim Lily for The Wedding Singer,
Mm-hmm.
Terrence Malick for The Thin Red Line,
Okay.
Andrew Nichol for The Truman Show, and Robert D. Sam Solzy for Mulan.
Okay.
The winner is Andrew Nichol for The Truman Show.
Yeah.
I give The Truman Show full 4 Golden Globes.
Yeah. That's it, as it should have 4 Golden Globes. So
Yes.
yeah.
All right, best score.
Mm-hmm.
Almost done. Best score and best song are left. Now, for best score, they nominate A Bug's Life, Mulan, The Prince of Egypt, Saving Private Ryan, and The Truman Show.
So don't have Saving Private Ryan and the Truman Show in here. And it's
I
just
have
best
both.
animated feature. It's just best animated feature,
Yeah, exactly.
which is hilarious. It's like I found that really funny that they just threw in animated scores.
Yeah, that's usually what they do.
Yeah, um, yeah. I kept. Hold on. What were those nominations again? Sorry.
I can read them. A Bug's Life, Mulan, The Prince of Egypt, Saving Private Ryan, The Truman Show.
Okay, I kept all of I kept all of them, but I only have four.
I
So
kept 3.
I took out the Prince of Egypt, so I just wanted to like cut
Okay.
down to four instead of five. Um, but I feel like all of these scores are really great. So,
I agree. I have Armageddon,
hmm
Mulan, Saving Private Ryan, The Thin Red Line, and The Truman Show.
okay,
Who's your
um,
winner? I have a
Truman
clear
Show,
one.
Truman Show.
Mulan.
That I have Mulan winning for something else. So I think you already know.
Yeah,
Spoiler, like foreshadowing for the next category. So
I agree. Now let's do best song. Quick reminder of what they nominated: "The Prayer" from Quest for Camelot.
mhm.
That's Celine Dion, by the way. I'm going to mention the singer because that's important. "Reflection," Mulan, Christina Aguilera. "The Mighty" from The Mighty, Sting.
Mhm.
"Uninvited," City of Angels, Alanis Morissette.
Mhm.
"When You Believe," The Prince of Egypt, Whitney
Mhm.
Houston, Mariah Carey. "The Flame Still Burns" from Still Crazy, um, by I actually don't know the three guys, but they're like rock writers.
Mhm.
They like written all a bunch of rock songs from
Right.
Still Crazy.
I only kept four of these, and I only had four nominations. Um,
I only kept one.
I kept Celine Dion,
Okay.
and I kept Alanis Morissette,
Okay.
and I kept the Prince of Egypt, "When You Believe" by Whitney Houston and Mariah Carey. Um, I kept a Mulan song, but the Hollywood Foreign Press picked the wrong song for Mulan to nominate.
Please
I
tell me you have
chose,
Be a Man.
yeah,
Yeah.
I chose "I Make a Man Out of You" by Danny Osmond,
Yeah.
and I don't understand why they would why the Hollywood Foreign Press would go would go with like that. Is it they're going with star power? Is that
Yes.
okay?
When, no matter how much the Golden Globes change, one thing is consistent: star power and best song.
Yeah, that's that's so disappointing. But I feel like you did you have I'll make a man out of you, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay, yeah, we got it right at least.
Yeah.
So
I only kept When You Believe.
okay,
I nominate Be a Man or whatever the song's called. I'll
yeah,
make a
I'll
man
make a
out of
man
you.
out of you.
Okay. Beautiful from How Stella got her groove back.
Hmm.
Can I get A from Rush Hour? And I don't want to miss a thing from Armageddon.
Okay. I love
I
the
don't want to miss a
Armageddon.
thing
I
when.
love the Armageddon love. Like
Yeah.
this is really great. I love the Armageddon.
Yeah. The winners, I don't want to miss a thing.
My winner is "I'll Make a Man Out of You" by Danny Osmond.
Ooh, that's close though.
Yeah, I just had to throw that in there because I was like shocked, like that because I don't even remember that song. Can you name the song again? Because I don't even remember
Which one? The Mulan one?
the one that you nominated
Reflection.
by
Christina Aguilera.
I. What is that? How does that song go?
I don't. I can't even tell you.
I don't even. Is it?
I
Does it
love
happen
the
in the
movie, and
credits?
I can't tell you that song for the life of me.
Is it the song that happens in the credits?
I think so.
It has to. It has to because that's so. It's also kind of racist of the Hollywood Foreign Press to like nominate a white singer for an Asian led story.
It's almost like you expected them to do something less.
What?
That seems weird to me.
Yeah, it does. I'm just saying. I had to call it out. You got to
Yeah.
call it racism
No, no, I agree.
whenever you
I
see it.
completely agree.
Uh, yeah. So foreign language film next.
I did not do this category.
You didn't do it.
I
Did you
will
just
say
keep?
Life is Beautiful definitely wins regardless. The fact that they even nominated to me is insane.
Yeah, yeah. What did they nominate?
Um, Central Station from Brazil,
Uh huh.
The Celebration from Denmark, Men with Guns, the United States,
Yeah.
The Polish Bride from the Netherlands, and Tango from Argentina.
Um, I haven't seen any of these films, although I heard really great things about Central Station.
I've seen Central Station.
Did you like it or?
I loved it.
Um, I'll have to check it out. I took out the Men with Guns, the
Okay.
American film, uh, and then I added. Let's see if I can say this because it's a tongue twister. Run Lola, Run
Yep.
from Germany. I added
Okay.
that, and then I made that the winner. To be
Nice.
honest, because couldn't have it win for drama. I did the Oscar thing where you nominate an international film for best picture, but you really have it just win for uh, best international, best foreign language film. So,
Yeah. I looked up that American movie.
mm-hmm,
It's about a story of one man's discovery of what actually happened in the political history of his nation, as well as his students.
mm-hmm,
It's in
yeah,
Spanish, Mayan, and other languages.
yeah.
So,
Um, I don't know. I just took it out because I don't
yeah.
like guns. So
Well, you also don't like an American movie and
yeah,
international.
an American film in a foreign language film. What?
Well, in about 20 years, we'll have Minari winning Best Foreign Language Show. That was probably the most embarrassing thing I've seen the Golden Globes do. And I've seen a bunch of embarrassing shit from them.
Yeah, well, it's just another sign of the Hollywood foreign press being completely racist about like, oh, Minari is a foreign language film. It's got it doesn't have white people in it, so it's like
Yeah.
it has to be foreign language film, and I'm like, oh my god, this is why I love that you do this series. You just roast the Hollywood foreign press
It's
because they
not
deserve to
even,
be roasted.
well, they do. But another reason why I do it is because I feel like people don't think about comedies that much.
Hmm.
I feel like when people do their own, like alternative Oscars, for example, I feel like people ignore comedies and it annoys me.
Right.
Because
They really
comedies
do.
can be so great.
Yeah.
So,
I actually talked about this on our Truman Show episode that we'll release uh, when the strikes are over. Uh, comedy is kind of like your foundation for pretty much everything.
and
Like if you
it's
can do comedy, you can do pretty much anything. You can do
exactly.
drama, you can do horror, and I think Vince Gilligan has said something close to that, where he loves working with comedians because he knows he can get a great dramatic performance out of uh, like a comedian because they like I said, comedy is like the baseline for everything. Like look at
Jordan Peele.
Bob Odenkirk with Better Call Saul. Like he did like Mr. Show, and now he's doing like Better Call Saul. But yeah,
Yeah, these were interesting.
mm-hmm.
A lot of things that they should have nominated.
Which category are we at? No.
No, we're done.
Oh, okay.
Just doing
Oh,
like,
sorry.
I'm like
Yeah,
all the, like none of our comedies they actually nominated, which is insane to me.
yeah. It's very. I think the biggest offender was always Big Lebowski at this point.
Agreed.
And I know I will give him some slack because I did nominate Jeff Bridges in a drama. So,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Um,
that was a mistake on my end. I meant to be
yeah.
putting, but like I said, the Big Lebowski could be a drama depending on who you are.
Exactly. And
Yeah,
same thing with Pleasantville. It can make the argument for either.
yeah, exactly. I think Letterbox actually has Pleasantville as a drama comedy, a dramedy.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
but yeah,
Thank you so much for watching, Marley. Thank you for joining.
yeah. Thanks for having me. This is always like I always love doing this. I love doing redrafts and just kind of like rewriting history. Like this is so much fun. So
Me too. Comment down below what would you nominate in some categories. What movies do you think we missed? And how much do you love Shakespeare in Love?
exactly. I'm very intrigued to know people's answers
Me too.
on this. Uh, I might actually just rewatch Shakespeare in Love to see if it's actually
that bad.
Yeah, as
Well,
good or
thanks.
that bad. So
Exactly. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys.